Have y'all heard about this upcoming Amazon stock split? It's the first split since 1999 and the fourth since Amazon's IPO or initial public offering in 1997. Is it gonna make us rich? Will we be swimming in piles of money soon? Let's talk about it. But first, let's break it down. And first, let me take these glasses off. So the reason I'm doing this is because I want to include everyone in this conversation. I believe everyone deserves to know and understand, and I hope I can simplify the information and make it really accessible. Okay, so Amazon is soon to engage in a stock split. But first, what even is a stock? I'll leave some timestamps below so that you can skip around if you already feel really confident with what a stock is. So what's a stock? Let's break it down. Let's imagine you're going to start your own business. Let's say you think you make a killer cup of coffee and you want to sell this killer cup to other people. You're going to need money to start your business. Let's say you calculate you're going to need about $100,000 after taking into account machinery, supplies, furniture, rent, etc. And let's say you have $50,000 to start, you're still going to need another $50,000. Where are you going to get it? That's where stockholders or investors come in. Let's assume you convince 5 friends to contribute $10,000 each. Now you have the money you need to start your business. You own 50% of your company and 5 other people own the other 50% of your company, or 10% each. They have stock in your company. Their stock is worth $10,000 in this case. Their hope and yours is that over time your business will grow and thrive and their investments will grow as your profits grow. In the real world, companies do this all the time. Investors help companies get off the ground and continue to grow for years. I'm gonna link 2 videos in the description that make understanding stocks and the stock market super easy. Okay, so back to Amazon. On March 9th, 2022, Amazon announced that they would do a 20-for-1 stock split. But what does that mean? Let's go back to our previous example. Remember that you had 5 investors in your company. You started out with 5 public stocks. If you decided to do a 20-for-1 stock split, what would that mean for your investors? Let's say one of your investors is named Tom. A reminder that he invested $10,000 in your company and has 1 stock. If you did a 20-for-1 stock split, Tom would now have 20 stocks instead of 1. And instead of his 1 stock being worth $10,000, now each of his stocks would be worth $500. The math is simply dividing $10,000 by 20. Put another way, the number of stocks in the company increased, but the value of the company remained the same. Visually, you can think of having a $20 bill, and then a 20-for-1 split would just mean that you now have 20 singles instead of a $20 bill. You might be thinking, so what's the big deal? Value didn't change. To answer that question, this move by Amazon matters for 2 reasons. 1, it makes Amazon stock more affordable. On Thursday, March 10, 2022, Amazon stock closed at $2,936.35 per share. Divided by 20, that's $146.82. Why does this matter? For someone who has, per se, $1,000 to invest, they couldn't even afford 1 share of Amazon since it's close to $3,000 per share. Additionally, some people don't want to invest this much money for 1 share in 1 company. And buying fractional shares can become complicated as certain online brokerages don't allow you to buy or sell fractional shares. So, making each stock more affordable gives individual investors the opportunity to buy more shares of Amazon. The second thing is that this move might allow Amazon to enter the Dow Jones Index. The Dow Jones Industrial Average, also called Dow Jones or simply the Dow, is a price-weighted measurement stock market index of 30 prominent companies listed on stock exchanges in the United States. To name some companies on the Dow, you can think of companies like American Express, Apple, Chevron, Home Depot, Nike, Visa, Walmart, Walt Disney, and the list goes on. Put another way, the Dow is just a basket of stocks. And how much each stock costs matters because the Dow is price weighted. Thus, a company like Amazon, where the stock is worth almost $3,000, it doesn't make the cut for the Dow. The Motley Fool states that Amazon's inclusion in the Dow would help bring it to the attention of more individual investors. Moreover, it would also mean that the Dow index-based funds would have to buy shares of Amazon. All other things being equal, higher demand for the stock should help increase its price. Lastly, Amazon's board also authorized a new share repurchase program. Again, per the Motley Fool, the company's board of directors authorized the company to repurchase up to $10 billion of Amazon common stock. This stock buyback program replaces the previous $5 billion stock repurchase authorization approved by the board of directors in 2016, under which the company had repurchased $2.12 billion of its shares. To be clear, Amazon isn't currently buying back any of its shares. This is just giving it the ability to do so in the future, should management believe that should be done. In general, per the Motley Fool, companies repurchase their shares when top management believes shares are undervalued relative to the company's long-term growth prospects. So when is all of this happening anyway? Here's the order of the process. On March 9, 2022, the announcement was made for the 20-for-1 stock split. On May 25, 2022, per the Motley Fool, as is customary, the split and the required share increase are subject to shareholder approval at the company's annual meeting, which is scheduled on May 25th. On June 3rd, 2022, each Amazon shareholder at record receives the additional 19 shares, meaning individuals who already had Amazon stock will be receiving the promised shares. And on June 6th, 2022, Amazon will begin trading at its new split-adjusted price, which, if we were to use the price previously mentioned of $2,936.35, each share would cost about $146.82. So, after all of this information, what are you going to do? Are you going to participate? Are you going to be buying Amazon stock if prices really do drop to be about $150 per stock? I will say that I personally have mixed feelings about Amazon, but I'm going to save that for another video. For now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, and let me know what you think about all of this in the comments. Again, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one.